Shout out to all my guys and goddesses checking out this video. I am C, the spiritual goddess, here for another true crime mystery. Yes, guys and goddesses. Before we get into this reading, leave me some crystal balls if you are here checking out this video. In today's video, we will be doing a reading on Joshua GUIMOND. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Please charge it to my head and my heart. For those of you that is not familiar with this young man, Joshua GUIMOND actually went missing the evening of November 2022 after he left a dorm college party at St. John University in Collegeville, Minnesota. His friends assumed he went to the bathroom. They assumed he dipped out, but he never returned. He was never seen again. This is coming up on past 20 years now of him being missing. There was an episode on Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. Make sure you guys check that out if you haven't. And I've been really connected to this case. So we're going to go ahead and see what Spirit is saying, what happened to him. Before we get into this reading, if you are new here, my name is C, the spiritual goddess, psychic reader, celebrity tarot reader. Welcome. I hope that you make yourself comfy. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and that thumbs up. Also, if you do want to book a reading, on that information is below. All right, let's go ahead. And I have to say, tarot readings are for entertainment purposes. Everything is allegedly, okay? All right, so I have to say, I've been really like drawn to this case, like ever since that I saw that episode, and I've been really looking up things. Now, it was assumed that, you know, his soul has crossed over. I just want to get the overall energy of Joshua. Like, what is the energy of his soul? What is the energy? It's giving me a soul that's not at complete rest. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. Is he with the living? No. I'm not picking up that he's with the living. Usually when I get this type of energy, it's usually due to like crimes, or when a soul like you know, like an unsolved mystery, you know, no pun intended for the show. But when a soul hasn't had answers, it's like sometimes they can be stuck and they can be earthbound. Does he know that he has passed? Yes. As far as his soul having complete peace, no. What Spirit is telling me, I'm picking up that, like, Joshua, if I have to be honest with you, I'm picking up the energy like Joshua is saying, like, doesn't have peace, that his family doesn't know what happened to him. This was definitely unexpected. Yeah, this is definitely unexpected. Okay, so there was a couple that said that they saw him, like they saw him walking past and passing. It's believed he walked back to his room. It's believed he walked back to his room. They did see him, and then they looked and they didn't see him anymore. They was walking past a lake. Now, the thing about the lake is connected to a bigger, and I'm not familiar with Minnesota, so those of you who live there, you can you know, fill in the gaps in the comments. It is connected to a larger body of water, but it was winter time at the time, so they waited until warmer weather to hope that, you know, everything would be drained and they can find the body. Like, you know, I don't think the lake would be drained, but then, you know, temperature levels, climate, and different things like that. But they didn't find anything. So it makes people question, especially with what they found on his computer and different things like that. We'll get into that later. So I want to ask Spirit, what happened to Joshua? What happened to Joshua? I want to ask Spirit, what happened to Joshua? What happened to Joshua? What happened with Joshua? What happened that night? What happened? Show me that night, Spirit. Normally the death card doesn't actually mean death in the deck, but with this I'm going to take this as that, as the actual meaning. Okay, what happened to Joshua? How did it happen, Spirit? How is this connected? Tell me more about this. Right? Okay, so I got the Lover's card. This Two of Cups is kind of confirming to me. What happened that night, Spirit? Thank you so much, Spirit. What happened that night? What happened that night, Spirit? Thank you so much for showing me. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys the cards I have. I have the Death card. I have the Lover's card. I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. I have the Two of Cups. I have the Knight of Pentacles upright. I have the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups upright. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before I get into it, I do want to talk about what they found on the laptop. So, you know, there was 4 roommates, and I recorded it all together. There was Joshua, Greg, Alex, and Nick, okay? The police did find some suggestive content on his computer at the time. Someone did a sweep and they thought they did it, but it was him hooking up with the same sex, so men. It was on like dating sites, like, you know, those personals like on Craigslist, like for those hookups. His family didn't really know about it, and on my clock it's 8:18. Look, I'm just saying, like, this is confirmation. His family didn't know about it. His girlfriend did not believe that. His girlfriend Katie did not believe that he was into the same sex, but on his laptop it kind of showed different fetishes and different things like that. So I wanted to say that before I get into this, because I do feel like this ties into the spread with it being a lover. But let's go ahead and read. So with this Death card, for me, this actually represents the Death card. This represents an actual death to me. I'm picking up this. Normally I wouldn't pick up the Death card like that, but in this sense I'm picking up this. So this does confirm that he has crossed over. I do feel like this had to do with a love situation, a love quarrel that went wrong. But I'm getting it was like a hookup. I'm getting it was a one-night stand, because this Knight of Cups, for me, in reverse, sometimes could actually represent homosexuality, actually. But it represents like an unrequited love, like a deception. It's kind of giving me a little bit of a revoke offer, too. Like, you know, something happened and then they turned it down. Yeah, that's what it's giving me the energy of. With this Knight of Pentacles, I don't know. I feel like this might have been, and this is what I'm picking up. I feel like this Knight of Pentacles upright and this King of Pentacles in reverse. And this is not like, you know, so if any family comes across this, you know, this is just what I'm picking up. I know this can be hard to hear, but I feel like this was some type of like pay for play type of hookup type of situation. This is giving me the vibe of something like that, like, you know, a deal going wrong. Like, you know, he slipped out because he was scheduled to meet someone. It's giving me, if you guys get what I'm saying, like, you pay for someone, and I feel like he ran into someone that was unhinged. That's what it's giving me. Someone that was ungrounded. Like this King of Pentacles in reverse is giving me an ungrounded individual. Someone who, yeah, can be hasty. And I do feel like they were under the influence, because when I'm looking at this Two of Cups card, it's giving me two people like that's drinking together. So I feel like there could have been like some drinking, maybe even some substances involved on either party. That's what it's giving me. Yeah. I do feel like this person, they do have a lot of guilt surrounding this. I'm even getting some type of night terrors for what they did. I'm definitely getting this. I do feel like this really escalated fast. That's why it kind of seems like this person could have been on some type of substances, because it's giving me like someone who possibly even tried to. I don't feel like they were in a relationship. Like, I'm definitely getting one night stand. I feel like this person could have even been desperate to rob, like, him in a little bit, like, in a sense. I do want to say, I don't know why Spirit is telling me, like, I feel like this person may even be like a pillar of the community, like they live a double life. I feel like they may even be a married person. Like, they panicked. I feel like whatever they did, they panicked. And I feel like they may be like a person who lives a totally different life. I'm not getting like this is like some type of serial killer or anything like that. I'm not getting a serial killer. I feel like that's why the police haven't been able to find this person, because I feel like this person is like right up under their nose. This is not something that this person has done like plenty of times. I feel like this has happened. Yeah, this has happened. Like, hasn't happened either a lot or often. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, all right. So let's see. I feel like this type of person. They may like. Will this person come out and say something, Spirit? Let me ask Spirit. You know what? Because it was some suspicions. Did this person attend the school? Does one of the roommates know more? Does one of the roommates know more than they're saying? I'm picking up one of the roommates know more than they're saying. I don't feel like they're involved. No, I don't feel like the roommates are involved. But the person who deleted the hard drive, I feel like may have even had a secret relationship. I wouldn't be surprised if Joshua, like, they both were into the same things, doing the same things. I feel like, will this person be the key to unlocking the case? No. But I do feel like they would help put the puzzle together a lot further, because that will allow the police, because I feel like they may have been cruising a lot of the same sites together. I wouldn't be surprised if this roommate even have dealt with the person who's done this before. They probably don't even realize it, but they probably, if I'm getting like a pay for play, like I feel like they may have even hired this same person and ran to them. They don't even realize that. And I feel like if they were more upfront about it, it will, while it won't like be like the solving key, I feel like it will like solve a puzzle. It will be like the missing puzzle. Did this person dump the body? Yes, they did. Was it in the lake? I don't feel like it was in the lake. I'm getting like, this is one of the things where they met up on campus, but the person drove and ended up taking them somewhere. Like, they was like, what I'm getting, what happened was Joshua thought he was just going to run somewhere. I don't know if it was like to the store or something of that nature. That's what I'm getting. And it was a pay for play situation that went wrong. That's what I'm definitely getting. I wouldn't be surprised if they even went back to his room for a second and maybe they had to go get something. What would you be getting from the store, guys? I want you to tell me. If you was meeting up with like a little situation, and you had to go to the store, leave and go to the store. I'm not saying you couldn't get things on campus, but I'm just saying, what do you guys think? And I want you guys to put in the comments, because I'm not going to say it in the video. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. Will the family, and I feel like the reason why is because they're looking in the wrong places. I feel like the reason why, and this is what Spirit is saying, if they want to find out what happened, they really need to open up that theory. And I get it could be hard, but they will have to look on the scene. I definitely am getting like there's someone who can provide like a key. I feel like one of the roommates have a key, because I feel like I feel like this was the first time. Well, I feel like this was like a one night situation, or if not one night, it's like a hookup situation. That's what I want to say. Do I feel like this is the first time Joshua have met this person? No. I feel like it might have been a double hookup situation even. That's what I'm getting, guys. I'm getting that. I feel like, yeah. What is the energy? Will the family ever get justice? Will the family find out? Like, will the family ever find out what happened? This is this person coming up again. This person. They have a lot of guilt. 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 I feel like the family will get justice, guys. I feel like they will get answers. Spirit is saying as long as they can. This is what I will say. Maybe not like in someone's lifetime, but I feel like we will find out what happened. The public will find out what happened one day. I'm definitely feeling like that. I feel like someone is going to talk. I do feel like this person is going to say something. They have a lot of guilt. I feel like they may even get terrors about this that may come. I feel like this person may end up saying something eventually. Will they find the body though? No. So I don't feel like they'll find the body, but I feel like they'll get an idea of what happened. That's what I'm getting. They'll get an idea of what happened, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, guys and goddesses. So that's what I have for this reading. I wasn't expecting it to go here, child. Yeah, that's what I have. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you haven't checked out that Unsolved Mystery episode on Netflix, I would definitely suggest checking it out. But I'm going to go ahead and do now. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. But I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys to leave me some questions for Kanika Jenkins. That will be my next tarot reading that I will do. I will leave a part of it up here, but I'm probably going to do the full reading in Patreon. So go ahead and leave questions for Kanika Jenkins. If you guys don't know about her, do your research. I will be doing that later. Shout out to Sammy for leaving me a list of mystery videos. If you guys have some mystery videos you guys want me to do, please leave them. I will also be doing a reading on Lake Lanier too, the mystery surrounding Lake Lanier and what the ancestors have to say. So I can't wait for you guys to check out that. But yeah, guys and goddesses, until then, see you in the next video. Peace.